What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the DMA channel. Thank you guys for joining once again. Today's GFUEL flavor that we're going to be reviewing here today, guys, is going to be another collaboration once again, and we're going to be going back to the classic past of the beginning of video games era, and it's going to be the beginning of the Atari classics. Yes, we're going to be going through the Atari 2600 plus flavor, as you can see right here. Got a sample of it. Be showing the top over here. It basically has like the red and black design of the Atari Classic back then. Hopefully I am saying that right, because I really don't look into much of the Atari. Even though I am a gamer myself, I really don't like care as much of the Atari back then. My dad probably knows about it more, but yeah. So yes, GFUEL did collab with the Atari brand to come out with, I think, 3 flavors. I think there was 3 flavors or 2, I don't remember. But one of them today is going to be the Atari 2600 plus, and the flavor is going to be a gummy, like a gummy explosive or something like that, almost like a gusher. Basically, it's almost like a gusher flavor. So I've heard half and half on this one. Some say it doesn't taste exactly like a gusher, the red gushers. It just basically tastes like a fruit punch. But I'll be the test of that today. So yeah, this is going to be the Atari 2600 plus. So let's get right into it. The Atari bundle and the flavor itself did release of January 10th of 2024. So this flavor has already been 2 years old already. So let's get right into the smell test in the powder of Atari 2600 plus. So you're expecting anything kind of like a gusher smell or a gummy, like candy smell. So let's get right into it. Okay, I wouldn't say it's anything like gusher related. Again, I don't really eat as much gushers. It's like very rare if I have them, but I do remember the taste of a gusher. The smell is not really. It's kind of a weird smell. I wouldn't say it's a good smell, but it's something I can't like really describe right now. It's like kind of, I can get kind of like something kind of maybe a little bit cherryish or something like that. But could be the fruit punch too, like other people said, could be that. But right now I can't really say nothing about the smell of the Atari 2600 plus. So let's pour it into the shaker cup next. Alrighty guys, got our shaker cup ready to go filled with water. Let's pour it in. I'm expecting this to be red, the coloring. And like no shocker, it's red. Alright, should be every pattern. Cool. All right, if I can pour this in correctly. All right, we're gonna shake this up for 6 seconds or so, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, got this up, shaken up for 6 seconds or so, and as always, it looks like it's red, but I always got a clear cup, and like always, I can't find my original, so we're gonna be using the same one as the last video. So here we go. Yeah, I could probably say it's like a red, more of a red pink color. I wouldn't say it's red, but it's kind of a red pinkish color. Not pink, but you know what I'm saying, guys, right? But yeah, here's the color for Atari 2600 plus. All right, let's get to the smell. Let's see if there's any difference between in the shaker and in the powder. So here we go. Smell review in the shaker for Atari's 2600. Let's see. Again, okay, there's something. I did get a whiff of something that I could smell. Okay, could be, I'm not gonna lie, it does smell like fruit punch. Yeah, all I can really smell is like fruit punch out of this. I can't say that there's anything like candy-ish smell that I can get out of there, but it's mainly just fruit punch that I'm getting. Yeah, nothing related to gushers or anything like that. So already the smell, it's pretty lackluster for Atari 2600. But as always, the main event, as always, the taste test. So here we go, guys. Atari 2600 exploding gummy candy, supposedly gushers. So cheers, everyone. Okay. So I kind of think I think with this one specifically, with all these like kind of like gummyish candies or anything that's candy related, it has that like weird taste for some reason, and this one does have it. So it does remind me of a little bit of fruit punch. It's definitely some fruit punch. I can't say that this is exactly like a gusher, like the red one specifically. I don't think it tastes exactly nowhere near to those. But this one just has like a weird like tart. Is that like not tart? Something weird. But it's mainly sometimes with the candy flavors that have that weird taste. And this one definitely has it right here. So right now, yeah, this is just straight up fruit punch with that weird candy texture, like that weird candy taste too. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this one's probably not gonna be high in my list personally. There's other flavors that I will have than the Atari 2600. And really, when it says like it's supposed to taste like a gummy, like gusher almost, this one this one isn't it. So yeah, this is gonna be either in the C tier average. I wouldn't say this is D level. Again, I can drink this no matter what. It's just right now it's mid as hell, and for it being saying as so-called gushers, yeah. But we'll see, guys. Let's move on to our tier list next, though. Alrighty, after taking a look at the tier list, I officially put Atari 2600 Plus on the C tier category, right behind Ghostface, and it's definitely over Cherry Lime for sure. The reason I really put Atari 2600 Plus on this is because while I can drink this, like this is like I can get through this, of course. I'm only putting it there because it's mid, first of all, and second of all, it doesn't really have a gummy, like gusher taste. Literally does have no significance there, and that's really why I just put it in the mid level. Why I don't say D tier, really, because if it would have been D tier if it wasn't tasting good at all. Like it would lie about the name and would have had a bad taste, then automatic D tier, or even F for sure. It all depends how picky I am, but I do want to give it its mercy, put it on the C tier right behind Ghostface and all. But yeah, you're really not getting much out of this. This is just another mid fruit punch flavor you're just getting out of your system for Atari 2600. So let's move on to the conclusion of this flavor. So let's move on to that one next. All right, guys, let's give our final review on Atari 2600. Give some pointers, notes, pros and cons, etc. So let's move on to it. As always, Atari 2600 is supposed to be a gummy explosion candy. That's supposed to be a super simple gusher. But here we go, one more time. Cheers. So, as always, to describe it as usual, in the beginning it has like kind of like a weird, like, I guess they're trying to get the candy taste out of it, so it gives off like a weird candy taste in the beginning, and then you get to that fruit punch at the very like end from start to finish. So like I said, this is just fruit punch candy-ish type of candy flavor, if I'm making that right again. So yeah, that's all I can really say based on this flavor on my review. And if I had to really say any pros and cons to this, the pros, I really can't say much about it. Like, this one's gonna be tough because the cons on this is going to be definitely not anything related to a gusher taste at all. So that's one. Alright guys, little editor's note, guys, sorry about that. I just want to point out on what I say on my con to this. While I did say that it's nowhere near the flavor description on this, I keep forgetting that it does say red explosive fruit gummy. So in a way, it really does have a fruity, like of course fruit punch type of flavoring in it. It's just, to me, I'm acting dumb and thinking like, oh, it should taste like a gusher. While yeah, I was expecting kind of more of a gusher type of vibe, it does say fruit gummy candy. So yeah, I'm gonna just say I'm done for that, sorry, but it's still gonna be in the same tier for my opinion, guys, because I still think it's still mid either way. So yeah, little others, nope. Now back to the video. So that's one, and that's really, I could say about it for the cons on that one. Again, I'm not complaining on like maybe two, that weird candy-ish type of taste in the beginning. I would say that too. That one's kind of like kind of weird, but again, it's supposed to be that type of candy. But I don't think it really suits well on this flavor. Maybe in other ones they do, but this one just feels kind of wrong. So that's gonna be a con on that one too. And I guess just to put a pro on this, the fruit punch flavoring is not bad. The fruit punch flavoring is not bad for Atari 2600. Just kind of disappointed that this one does not taste anything related to a gusher. So yeah, Thanks to Jeff Notes for keeping that tallied, even though I keep messing up everything. But yeah, that's really what I'm about to say about Atari 2600. So let's give it its final points. Since it's right behind Ghostface and it's over Cherry Limeade, I'm just gonna give this a simple 7.3 out of 10. Really, I just think that maybe the fruit punch really does make it a little bit like better in a way. Just I wish it had that gushery taste, which is why it's so low in the C tier. While it doesn't deserve to be in the D tier, just because it lies about its name. Again, it's not bad of the fruit punch flavor. Just again, I really wish that it would have been that gushy type of flavor that they could have done, but they just couldn't really. This one's just a mid-level flavor. Again, there's way other flavors that I rather prefer to drink over this flavor for sure. Just like the other C tier ones, that anything over it, I'd rather have over this one for sure. So yeah, there's better options for you guys to get than the Atari 2600. Again, this is not even available, I don't think, anymore. Maybe it might get reskinned. If it does get reskinned to the 2.0 format, hopefully that changes. But if it ever comes back again, I'd probably miss out on this one and just get the simple fruit punch flavor, or anything that's kind of remotely close to fruit punch at all, or even more candy-ish flavors. But yeah, this is probably the lowest of the lowest for candy-ish flavor. So yeah, that's really about it for Atari 2600 Plus. The people were right about it, saying this is more of a disappointing fruit punch flavor than a gusher. Let me know, guys, what your thoughts on Atari 2600 flavor is. Do you enjoy it? Do you guys not? And do you think I'm being too harsh on this one? Does this taste a gusher type of flavor? Because to me, if you say yeah, that would be like very skeptical on that comment. But I am interested in what you guys got to say on this one. And as always, thank you to our partner Game Hive. Without them, I would have been able to review this flavor and many other flavors to come on this channel. So make sure you guys go check out GameHive.gg and use my promo code TECH to get 25% off your order. All GFUEL samples are $1.99 each and free shipping over $25 in order. So check them out. So that's really about it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, do all that shenanigans, and I'll see you guys next time. Tech out.